Following on from our previous introductory video, I made mention of something called the pattern perception hypothesis. Let's take a closer look at that now and see how it affects us as writers, engineers, and humans. Writing is something that is to be read, and the reader's brain has to solve a pattern perception problem. This problem is not trivial. In fact, it is a pattern perception problem of the deepest kind. It is more than simply visually recognizing the shapes that the letters make, words, and punctuation marks. It is far more than just recognizing word patterns and syntactic structures. The reader must also decode and understand what is being written. The reader's brain solves the whole problem in essentially the same way in which it solves much simpler pattern perception problems. This is the pattern perception hypothesis. Now, if we spend some time exploring and trying to understand how our brains solve these problems, we can apply this to our writing. It can help us write fewer drafts and learn how to write lucidly. Holistically, there is a long-term benefit here. If we can reduce confusion, we can directly contribute to the public understanding of science and engineering. The pattern perception hypothesis can actually be supported by biological reasoning, summarized in phrases such as economy of design or modular design. The working hypothesis is powerful because it helps illuminate aspects of writing that even experienced writers find tricky. Now, the process of scientific writing is like all writing. That is, it is constructed through trial and error. This can rarely be thought of as an iterative pattern manipulation. If we view writing in this way, the process resembles the process of scientific thinking itself. That is to say, this is how you, as scientists and engineers, will learn to crystallize ideas, reject hypotheses, and prepare for large and small paradigm changes. The verbal patterns of speech and writing are intimately connected with deeper, non-verbal patterns of scientific thinking, what we call images, analogies, concepts, and so on. To successfully engage the reader, we must activate such connections and patterns in the reader's brain. This might even mean developing them, helping the reader create new connections and new patterns. The advantage of this, to you as a writer, is that when you're actively constructing a piece of lucid writing, you increase the efficiency of these processes in your own brain. In fact, achieving lucidity in a piece of writing can help engage the reader, but also help clarify and help expand your own thinking. What is involved, therefore, is more than mere semantics. It is the full depth and complexity of human perceptual processing, and this is inseparable from what we call thinking. So, how can we turn these ideas into practical use? In the coming sections, we are going to take a look at how we can engage the reader without indulging the writer and clarify our thinking from what muddies it to what clarifies it. Later on in the course, we will use some guides from Strunk and White on how to write and write well. For now though, let us explore some of the concepts that form the pattern perception hypothesis.